All right, gang, Coach Garrett here. In the workout today is we have a trifecta. We've done this one before. What this looks like is it's going to be 3 different mini workouts inside one big workout, okay? So the first block or the first mini workout is going to be an EMOM. That's every minute on the minute. We're going to do 10 minutes, and we're going to try to get in 3 exercises per minute. Now, first exercise, we're going to do kettlebell swings. We're going to then turn it into a goblet squat with that same kettlebell, and then we're going to do push-ups. The rep range looks like this. We've got 10 swings every time. Then we're going right to 5 goblet squats. Now, I want the kettlebell or the dumbbell that you're swinging or whatever you're going to use for your goblet squat to be relatively on the heavier side, and we're going to work on full range of motion. We're going to get as low as we can, slight pause at the bottom, and drive back up. So make every rep count on those 5. Same thing with the push-up. It's any variation you want, depends on your fitness level, and it's 5 reps each time. Okay, we're going to do this for 10 minutes, trying to fit all 3 exercises in 1 minute, rest for the remainder of the minute, and then start again. All right, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Let's see what we got. All right, number 2, we've got an AMRAP. So what that means is as many rounds as possible in 10 minutes. And what we've got is we've got 4 different exercises, and they're more of combo exercises, almost doing 2 things at once throughout each exercise. The first one, we have rotating shoulder press with dumbbells. Then we're going to go to a bicep curl to hinge, hollow hold tricep extension, and then we're going to go into renegade row. So again, there's a lot of work to do here in 10 minutes. And we're just going to go at whatever pace we feel comfortable with, and we're going to go through that for 10 minutes, as many times around as we can. All right, number 3, we have our third and final. It's more of a conditioning and core section. We got a Tabata. It's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 2 full rounds of each one. We're going to go right into a straight leg reach and crunch, then followed by flutter kicks up to our feet for some skaters, and then we're going to go seal jacks as fast as we can for 20 seconds. All right, gang, let's get a warm-up in and get the thing started. So the only thing you're going to really need today is you definitely need dumbbells, different sizes. If you have a kettlebell, that's great because we're going to use it for swings. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can always do this with swings with dumbbells, okay? So no big deal. We're going to start up, but all I want to do is I want to start up on the floor. So I'm just going to get my space here. Just going to get a little reset going. So again, what I want to think about is pulling my lower back off the ground first. That's going to lift my rib cage up. Now the reason I want to do that is we call that like flossing. Basically, if we can go in the opposite direction that we want to go, then we can go into the direction we want to go, right? So if I can get out of it, then I should be able to get into it, right? So a lot of times when people are here, they can't figure out how to get into it, so we sometimes pull them out and get them in, okay? So really think lower back against the ground. It gets the ground pretty hard, and then we're going to start working on breathing through our stomach. So your ribs shouldn't be sticking way up here. My hips are almost basically, my glutes are basically off the ground. Like if you took a piece of paper, you could probably slide it under here, but as soon as it got to my lower back, it would stop, okay? So that's what I want you to think about first. Once we establish that position, we're just going to lift here, okay? So my lower back is still on the ground. I'm bringing my hands up. Now I'm going to do a self-supported, okay? So what that means, I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to put it on my left quad or on my left knee. And I'm just going to keep some pressure there. That's going to get my core to activate a little bit harder. I'm going to go inhale, and then as I exhale, I'm going to take my 2 free limbs. And I'm going to get as much length as I can. Now again, the goal here is to not let that lower back leave the ground. So if it does pop off, then just shorten your lever of your leg like this. So if you notice, my leg now is bent. That might help out. But then with time, as we get really strong here, then this won't be so much of a problem, okay? I'm going to go 2 more on this side. So I want to get my hips, my rib cage, my pelvis all reset and stacked up before we start this workout. All right, same deal on the side. Tuck under, boom. I'm going to take my left hand, right leg. Big exhale, about 3 to 5 seconds. Like you're blowing out candles. One more. And good, nice job. All right, so from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight legs. Okay, I'm gonna think about that lower back being trapped down again. That's the key. Then I'm gonna take my right knee and I'm gonna bring it up towards my chest. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my right knee with my left hand. I might be opposite as you guys, and if I am, I apologize. And then I'm just gonna start to pull it off to the side. So I'm gonna come here. Now what I don't want to do is I don't want to yank this over and then my back come off the ground like this. I want to see how far can I pull this, but mainly keep my lower back against the ground. So then you should start feeling a nice glute hip stretch here. Now with this hand here, I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to look up at this hand. And I'm just going to pull on my leg here, but I'm going to, again, not try to pull my lower back completely off the ground. There should be some contact there. I'm going to go to 3 breaths. And good. Same thing other side. So I'm going to switch. Boom. Other hand's going to grab. I'm going to start to pull over. I'm going to take my free hand. I'm going to come up straight back. I'm going to look up at that hand. Breathing through my diaphragm. So again, I'm just kind of pulling this leg without removing my lower back off the ground. That's the key. We want this to be a glute stretch, not stressor on our lower back. One more. All right, we're going to go figure 4. I'm going to trap this up top. I'm going to push this down here. Now, a lot of times when you're in this position, you might just see your leg flop like this. We want to nudge that out. Okay, if we want to take this up a notch, you can bring this leg off the ground. Then I can reach through and reach that leg. If we can't reach this leg, all you're going to do is just nudge this one out. Okay, we're going to hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Again, you can reach through and pull this way. But the key is if we do that and this knee kind of comes forward, we don't want that. So we want to make sure we push that knee out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. All right. We're going to go to a couple rock backs with some holds. So again, I want you to think hips, tuck them under. You want to get some core activation. Open that upper back. Toes digging into the ground. Think almost like a squat pattern as you come through. We're going to hold. 3, 2, 1. Up top. 3, 2, 1. So you want to get that stretch under your armpits there at the bottom. Pushing these hands deep in the ground. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go one more. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to hold. I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to start bringing it all the way over towards my left. Now I'm going to start moving my left. So basically I want to try to move my hands until I'm pretty much aligned with this opposite knee. So here I'm just going to hold. You should feel a big stretch on the opposite end under that armpit. I'm going to come back up. Other side. Big reach. I'm feeling this stretch so far down, it's almost going to my hips. And up top. All right, we're going to go half kneeling. Now, we've done this plenty of times. The key here is to make sure that we're nice and stacked and active from our core down, okay? So glutes are squeezed, feet are pushing through the floor, rib cage is stacked down. I'm going to hold. Think about squeezing all those areas down here. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand of the leg that's going to be up, all right? And I'm going to reach over like this first. But here's the key. Keep this glute squeezed. 3, 2, 1. Because if you're not squeezed, you're going to end up falling like this. So it's all about establishing that position. This is going to be the easier side. Now we're going to do the same thing. Glute stays squeezed. Now again, we're finding that stretch. Good. Same thing other side. Establish that position first. Ribcage stacked. The same leg, so which means keep this glute really squeezed. Glute squeezed. And here's the easier side. Again, glute squeezed. All right, now from here, we're just gonna come right up to a squat. So I'm gonna go hands down and I'm gonna walk it all the way back up. Okay, so we're gonna get a little reactive here. We're just gonna get the heart rate up. We're gonna get the blood flowing. We're gonna work on some patterns that we're gonna do throughout the workout. So first one, we're gonna go hands up. We're gonna squat. So I'm gonna put my feet into the floor, rip the floor apart, drive the knees out, push my elbows against my knees. Now as I come up, I'm just gonna reach straight up towards the sky, okay? As I come back down, push against my knees, explode up. 2, touch your knees. 3, elbows inside the knees. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. We're going to go right into 8 jumping jacks. Ready and go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And good. All right. We're going to think reverse lunge to a plyo skip. So what it's going to look like is right leg's coming back. Boom. And I'm going to pop up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, do that again. So now that we know what we're doing, think squat to press. 8, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to get those elbows between the knees. Good. All right, jacks. Here we go. Good. All right, those lunge skips. 4 each side. All right, last time. Squat to press. Jacks. All right, reverse lunge to skips. 4 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Shake those out. Grab a quick drink. We're starting up. All right. So what I want to make sure is I have a kettlebell handy. All right, I'm going to go swings. Now, we have a lot of swings. We got about 100, okay? We're going to do 10 every round, every minute on the minute. So what I might do here and there is I might switch my swing variation. Again, you don't have to. I'm just going to do it to keep it a little interesting. If you want to try something new, if you feel real comfortable with your swings, by all means, give it a shot. If not, not necessary, okay? So we're going to do 10 swings. Then we're going to, on our last one, we're going to hike the bell up. If you have dumbbells, same deal. And you're going to go 5 deep squats, okay? That's it. So I want you to use something relatively heavy here for your swings. Then you can go right into some heavy squats for 5 deep. Then we're going to put the bell down. And we're going to go 5 push-ups, any variation you want. Incline, hand release, okay? I just want them to look good. Plyo push-ups. You're only doing 5. So we have 3 exercises to try to get done in a minute. When the next minute starts, we start, okay? This is going to be a tough 10 minutes, but we got it, all right? I got my timer right here. I'll keep you guys on point. Ready? Let's rock. 10 swings. Right into my squats. 5. Push-ups, any variation. 2. Let's get our shoulders warmed up. All right. So again, a nice 20 seconds break is ideal, especially as we start getting into the rounds. All right. We're going to repeat that again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Woo! Round 2. Nice working. All right, we got 10 for round 3. Remember, pull that bell through your hips, pop it, glute squeeze at the top. Be forceful with the bell. Here we go. All right, for all you doing that push-up challenge, you get 2 days worth in here today. So by the end, it'll be 50 push-ups down. All right, got about 5 seconds. Here we go. All right, make every rep count. Make sure you get your water. Let's kill a couple bottles before this hour's up. 5 seconds. Round 5. Let's go. All right, nice. If you guys aren't feeling it, increase your weight a little bit, okay? My heart rate's up. Round 6. 3, 2, 1. That's right. Good work on that squat technique. Woo! All right, we're on that last half now. I'm gonna go into a staggered swing. I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look. Change it up a little bit. Whew. All right, so almost think like you're doing a staggered dead, right? Same thing. Ready? Here we go. Oops. Woo. All right. So if you tried that, cool job. Make sure you're really ripping the floor apart so you can get it through your hips. I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna do the opposite side. It's go time. Here we go. Whew. All right. I'm starting to feel it. As I roll in 2 more rounds, I'm gonna go staggered again. Heart rate's up. Here we go. Whew. Oh, baby. I'm feeling it. Heart rate's up. I don't know because it's hot down here. I don't know what. But last time. And then we get break. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Woo. It's like pause. All right, take your drinks. Nice work. Meet me up front. Nice workout there. Break time. Tell me how you're feeling. Again, I know if you worked out yesterday, you did a couple EMOMs as well, every minute on the minute. Difference was today, we were gonna go a little heavier with our weights, a little less like conditioning, a little more strength. But as you can see, my heart rate's up, which means that conditioning was there. If anybody tried those staggered swings, let me know how it went. All right, nice job. Let's get the heart rates down. I gotta get mine down a little bit before we start up on the next thing. So the next thing is going to be AMRAP. So as many rounds as possible. Now what's nice on that is you control the pace, you control the tempo, okay? So, wow. My bell was 52. It's just a heads up on how much I was using there. But again, if you do this again, you can always increase the rep by 1 if you smashed it every time, or increase your weights. So if you don't have the weights to increase, you can increase the repetition next time. You might say, hey, I'm gonna do that 10 minute, every minute on the minute. I'm gonna do 10 swings and 6 of each, or something like that. So you can show some progress if you don't have the weights to increase. All right, nice job. I'm sure you're all laughing at me right now, huffing and puffing in here. I didn't open the door, so it's a little steamy. All right, and I've got nice bright lights shining on me too right here. All right, we're about ready to start. So here's how it's gonna work. AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible. You control the tempo, you control the pace. All you need to know is the exercises. There's 4 of them, and it's gonna almost be combinations. We're gonna do rotation presses. I'll explain round 1 as we go, just keep up with me. Then we're gonna go curl to hinge with dumbbells. Then we're gonna go some hollow hold triceps to get some core and arms. And then we're gonna finish that thing up there with some renegade rows, okay? So again, I'll stay at like a medium pace. You can keep up with me. You can go faster than me once you know the exercises. You can go slower than me. It doesn't matter how many rounds you get in. It's just gonna be 10 minutes. When you're done, we're done. All right, first round, I'm gonna go through each one with you. This is gonna be a dumbbell assortment here, okay? So, I'm gonna start my first round with the presses, a little bit on the lighter end, just to feel them out. And then if I feel like, hey, that was easy, I'll increase the weights next time, okay? So I'm gonna start my clock, 10 minutes. I'm gonna grab my weights. Now, rotation, which means we're gonna start here. Abs are tight. I'm gonna pivot. So look at my back leg. I'm not extended. Rib cage is down, my butt squeezed. I'm gonna take the hand of the leg that's pivoted, punch, return, pivot, punch, pivot, punch. We have 12 total, 6 each side. Five more. 1, abs tight. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice work. So again, we did a lot of push-ups, so our arms can already be a little bit tired. All right, next up, curl to hinge. So grab those dumbbells full extension. We're coming up, squeezing them here and holding them. From here, I'm going to a hinge. Driving up, back down. So again, you might want to go a little lighter here. These can be deceiving. Find the hamstrings, drive the hips through. Boom. Rip the floor apart with your feet. If anybody's feeling this in their back, just do curls. We have 12. Now look, I'm not trying to keep these against my chest, I'm just trying to keep my arms locked. 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Shoot, I went a little too much on this. Last one. it down. I went a little too heavy on those curls. I want to make sure I can really feel that hinge here and drive up, okay? Your arms are doing way too much work. Your hamstring's gonna have a tough time kicking on. So from here, I'm gonna grab my next set of dumbbells, keep them a little bit lighter, because not only am I doing tricep extensions, but I'm gonna try to stay in some kind of hollow hold. Now, hollow hold is what we talked about in warm-up. Trap that lower back down. This time, to make life easier, your head can actually come off the ground. If this is bothering your neck, just put it back on, okay? The farther your legs extend out, the harder it's gonna be. Harder doesn't mean better. So watch what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna start round one with one leg up. I still feel my abs on. 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. Nice. All right, guys, so just remember, task at hand is going to be what we're doing with the dumbbells. The other stuff, like the hollow hold, the RDL, those are secondary. So you should feel your arms first on these, core second. So it shouldn't be all abs, and we can't feel what's going on with the arms. So our abs should be subtle, okay? All right, we're going renegade rows. I can crank my weight up here. We're doing 12 total, 6 each side. Now, if this is hard for you on your wrists, just take one dumbbell and then just switch hands every time, and I'll kind of demo that on round 2, okay? So the key here is wide feet for support. Hips down, push against the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. All right. Those are the 4 exercises. Start speeding it up now. Okay? Rotation press. 12 total. Woo! I'm already burning out. Woo! Curl the hinge, 12. Woo! Focus. 7. And when you're hinging, the dumbbells are out front. They're not by your side. Woo! All right. Those are hard. Be mindful with your weights. All right? I only had 17s on that, okay? And I'm probably going to have to move it down. Triceps. Again, feel free to go ahead of me if you want to. Abs on. Oh yeah. All right, renegade rows. Oh, I'm going to show you the single arm, okay? So watch. One hand's on the floor, pushing deep, row, pass it over. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the abs on. 6, All right, round 2 done. I'm grabbing a quick sip. I'm gonna try to get 2 more rounds in here. Rotation press. Abs on. Back glute squeeze. All right, gang, curls to hinge. All right, ready? Curl, squeeze. 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 Watch my elbow, it doesn't move. 6 more. 1. Push that butt towards the back wall. 2 more. All right, nice. The hardest part on that for me was as long as I had my feet rooted and my knees torqued on the ground for those hinges, I was good. But it was that hold the whole time, keeping those biceps active, doing your hinges, focusing on the hamstrings and glutes, and then having to reset. That's where it got hard with that hold. All right, triceps, hollow hold. I'm gonna increase my weight here a little bit. See how I do. All right, you guys can jump and go if you want. I'm just gonna do my weights. When you get to my hollow hold, oh baby. All right, renegades. All right, ready? Wide feet, 1 or 2 weights in hand. Focus squeezes. Woo. All right, gang. I'm gonna go 1 more round. Now what I'm gonna do is gonna get a little pump. So I'm gonna think just shoulder presses. All right? Up, down, 12. All right? Standing, kneeling, however you feel comfortable with it. If you don't like to go over your head, chest press 12. Then I'm gonna just go bicep curls. I wanna finish this round strong. I'll go tricep extensions. If you wanna add the hollow hold, you can. Then I'll finish with renegade rows, okay? Let's finish this one up quick. This is gonna take us a little bit longer than I want, but we're still on good time, so get this in because I talked a little bit on the first round. All right, shoulder press. Kneeling. There's my weights. All right, I'm gonna go tall kneeling just so I can get a lot of core work. Here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, focus. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I might as well just stay here just so I'm easily seen on the camera. 12 curls. 2, 3, 4. All right, I was able to go heavier on that set because I wasn't holding at the top. All right, hollow hold triceps. Last time. Set position. Now extend when needed. Woo. All right, renegade rows, meet me up front. All right, last set, then we're on break 2. One more each. Woo! All right. Clear your dumbbells out of the way. Clear your kettlebells out of the way. We don't need them. Move them on. Meet me up front. Grab your drink. Nice work, everybody. Again, those 2 rounds were not easy. You had some conditioning at the beginning with some strength. Then you had some accessories, some pump work with combinations. So that kind of increased the difficulty a little bit on that second round. Again, I wanted 10 minutes. We ended up getting about 15 because I think I talked a little too much on that first round. But 4 rounds is great, guys. All right? Your body will tell you if you're challenging yourself. Keep that form pristine. Increase the weight when needed. Decrease the weight when your form starts to break, okay? That's how we get that effect. All right, great job. Grab that drink. Nice work. We're gonna finish really quick. It's gonna take us like, I don't know, less than 5 minutes. A little core and cardio, core and conditioning. All right. Nice job, Claudia. All right, guys and gals. Let's get this in right now. Follow me. I've got the clock, okay? 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I'm just gonna move a lot of this stuff out of my way. I got the clock right here. All right, now the first exercise is going to be a straight leg reach and crunch. Before I start the clock, this might be the only one that we're not too familiar with. So what I want to do is I want you to think that lower back driven in the floor. I'm going to stack one foot on top of the other like this. Now the reason I'm going to do that is just so in time, if we were like this, our feet aren't coming off the ground like this. Hopefully this will help keep us stationary. Okay? Then we're going to look at the ceiling. You're going to find a point on the ceiling that your eyes and your fingers are pointing to. As I come up, I'm reaching up towards that. So what I'm getting is a contraction here through the abdominals on the upper part, and then I'm relaxing. So I'm crunching down as my hands are reaching high and relaxing. So think of contract, relax. So we're not coming forward, we're coming straight up, lifting the head and shoulders off the ground, okay? 20 seconds. Ready. And let's rock. 2. Reach high. 3. Squeeze. one. Woo. All right, flutter kicks. Hands go under butt if you want to. We're looking up and we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now again, lower back is against the ground. We're moving through our hips, not through our knees. If your lower back starts to come off, bend your knees a little bit and work from here. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh yeah. Abs felt that. Up top, we got skaters. Keep them tight, land soft. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stay low. Load that hip, load that glute. Pop away. If you feel comfortable with these, get a little more distance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Seal jacks, 20 seconds. I'm going to face this way so I can see that time. 3, 2, 1. Pull that chest open. Shoulder blade squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. Round 2. Last round. Reaching. Here we go. Up top. 3, 2, 1. Flutters. These are gonna get tough, people. Let's go. Whew. Three, 2, 1. Holy mackerel. Oh, those are burners. Whew. All right, skaters. Here we go. Push away. Land soft, push away. Remember, load that glute. You're hitting, exploding away. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Seals. Last set, best set. Ready. Here you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, gang. Good little burner. Look at my shirt. It's wet. I'm drenched. And fear does not exist in this dojo. Great job, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me.